All right. Thank you all for being here on SPTV. I know that it's 8 o'clock out there in the UK time, but for those here on my side of the world in California, it is 12 o'clock. So let's get this night started. Thank you, Richard, for having me back on your show. Today is going to be a day of love and upliftment and inspiration. It is my goal to provide a mediumship demonstration for all of you. So with that, let's bring in some people to see who's here to say some hellos, Richard, if you don't mind. Okay, and don't forget to find me on Transcend with Debbie. Find me on YouTube. That's open, or transcendwithdebbie.com. And I'm here every Friday at 6 o'clock, holding space for each and every one of you. And yesterday was an amazing show. If you forgot to tune in, go back to that. Heartfelt messages, heartfelt stories being shared. Richard and Bill got to break down a paranormal show of what took place in the local studio in your own hometown. So if you missed yesterday's show, don't forget to send the heart. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to share. It was an amazing day, amazing guest speakers, and don't forget to follow them. And Karen girl is in the house. I love me some Karen. Kaza's got some amazing artwork, Richard. I can't wait for her to watch her flow in person, like just to be on a show and just doing her thing. It's going to be so awesome. Karen, thank you for being here on your Saturday. Thank you, girl. Nicola, I was practicing your name, Nicola. I have been practicing. So grateful to have you here. Thank you so very much for holding space. Thank you. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, don't forget to share, like, and send the hearts. Christine Davis, thank you, beautiful. I love the purple flowers. Jessica, thank you. Good evening. Thank you for being here. And for those who do not know how I flow, I will be going direct. Look at my girl, Trudy Panko, in the house. I miss you, my Trudy girl. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to send the hearts. Carrie, beautiful, thank you so much for being here. I love the hair. I feel like I love the hair, girl. The hair is amazing. Hello, Caroline. Thank you for shared, like, eating, sweet soul. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for holding space. Rain Cloud R, thank you for being here. Love the lipstick, girl. Love the lipstick. And I got that same curl going on. I love that. Oh, my beautiful soul from Utah, Aspen. Thank you for holding space, beautiful. And thank you for being here. Please don't forget to share. Good evening, Richard, Debbie, Terry, Christine, Nicola, Stace. All the women, all the girls, all the angels are in the house. Thank you, Kim, for that beautiful shout out. And thank you for being here this Saturday and for holding space. Thank you. Okay. 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 So for those that are on Facebook, hang in there, y'all. We're waiting for the feed to come back on our end. So continue to be there. We see you. We're just giving it a chance for it to filter through. So hang in there, y'all. Let's get this party started. Let's get this Saturday started right with some love for spirit. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Debbie. I'm the host of Transcend with Debbie, and I am an evidential medium, just doing my part to continue that little ripple effect of love for spirit. So, Richard, can we now get started? Or are we going to wait for Facebook? For those that are, okay. So we can see you all on Facebook, but we're getting a moment here to allow the comments to still continue to filter. So hang in there, Facebook. Hi, Lily Rose, beautiful girl. Thank you for being here. It's so cool to see you here, Lily. Nice to have you on this page. Grateful. Don't forget to follow, subscribe to SPTV. So I know you're coming from my side of the world. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe to SPTV. And you know they got a TikTok too, y'all. You know they got a TikTok going. We got to get some likes on that TikTok so we can go live on TikTok as well. So that, okay. Okay. For those that are on Facebook, we're asking that you join us on YouTube. Unfortunately, Facebook is not filtering properly here on our end. So if you all who are on Facebook and would love a reading, jump in on YouTube. SPTV, Spiritual Psychics TV, YouTube. Come find us here. We'll throw the link in. You click on it, it'll bring you right to us. Okay, guys? So sorry for that. But, we got you. We got you. Richard's taking care of it. He's working on it. So, so you all being here today, it's about the full moon vibe coming in. How you all feeling with the energy? For me, I was like waking up. I got my walk on, got my coffee, and I was about like sitting in my heart space. I was really coming to my heart, giving myself that intention of what I'm going to work on today for myself, and give gratitude. There's so much medicine in gratitude, right? Um, for many of you that are out there, I don't know what you do for full moon, but I know for me, I take a moment to pause, to reflect, and to give myself an opportunity to journal. I was given like a little rose quartz around my heart. I was working through compassion for myself and also compassion and gratitude for everyone that's around me. So being in that gratitude and having that medicine of being grateful, being in that moment, it takes the energy and frequency and brings us back to that, yes, this feels so good. And so when you're manifesting, use all those emotions. Allow your body to really feel into what your heart desires, right? Like what is it that you envision for yourself? Like where do you see yourself and how would you like the next chapter to unfold, right? We're all in this place of being the author, the writer, and the creator of our story. So it's kind of having like that blank screen, that blank canvas, or if you're going to write a book, like that blank canvas and ask for inspiration from spirit. Invite spirit to sit with you even closer so that you can flow in that passion and allowing that guidance of that frequency to come closer to take that next step for you. So for me, that's how I woke up in gratitude. Usually some of us are super sensitive before, a couple days before and after, right? And it's like that moon can amplify our energy. It can get us ready. And so I feel it's a beautiful time to be able to go back in and sit with that journey of thyself. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope when the full moon comes, I know that we tend to pause and take that little moment of reflect. So enjoy that. Embrace that frequency. Okay. Okay, so we are still working on the comments, y'all. Some of them are coming through and some of them are not. So hang in there. And Debbie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for holding space. And so those that are on YouTube, please come. From those on Facebook, try to come on YouTube because then you will be able to correspond back and forth with the yeses and the nos and I don't know. And I'm going to just start reading. Richard, are you able to filter the? Okay, thank you. Rebecca, thank you so much for being here and holding space. I want to work with you really quickly, Rebecca. I would like to flow. I have a gentleman stepping forward. This is a father, grandfather. So I have to acknowledge grandfather first. I know that things have been unfolding for you in a certain type of way here where you're just really working through some stuff. I feel like energetically spirits wanting to come in and just kind of take a little ease off that spine. A little, like you've been doing a lot. You've been working a lot, girl. So that energy on the back, let's just let that go. I feel like you know that this person comes in for you. It's very interesting because as this gentleman steps closer, I also feel like they're just taking me into that higher star being kind of vibe with you. So I know with you, you're really focused and really working in that cosmo energy, babe. So congratulations to you. I just feel like everything's going to be all right. I know that the month of March and November are also very significant months for you. I do feel like I want to just give you property. I want to give you a place to work out of. So if you've been contemplating pop-ups or business, I feel like you're someone who works with crystals. I feel like you're someone who's really active in yoga. I feel that you're very well balanced. I feel like that nudge from spirit is like, take and jump into that. Jump into that, my love. Jump into that. I feel like that download that you're getting is a little inspiration from spirit to say, keep going. A lot of beautiful red and blue and white just go around you really quickly. It's like your eyes are like the gateway for spirit, because immediately spirit wants me to look at your eyes. And I know that within your eyes, you're either doing some like gazing, or you're doing in some work where you're really staring deep into that connection for spirit. I feel like with you, when you're going into that place, it's almost like you are really in that spirit realm. And I know that as you connect, yes, your father, thank you. And as he comes in, I feel as he's stepping forward, it's like he's acknowledging that deep, beautiful connection for you. The grief that you've been going through, he's like just holding space as that heart continues to open. And you know, sometimes as we go through our grief, he's just giving that little subtle shift to bring you back to that alignment. Sometimes we feel as if we're in that path with uncertainty, and he's bringing you that certainty right back. Like, you got this, girl. A beautiful color of yellow flowers come in. So I know beautiful flowers come in. They're very much significant to like a lily of some sort, but I feel like there is this gentle touch that you either had as you were outside. He takes me to a memory of you being outside and just touching the flowers. It's like, I want to give you that scent, because it's like, take time to smell the flowers. Take time to enjoy the life that you've created. It's like you are being left with so much abundance and gratitude. He's saying, thank you for taking care of me. There's this feeling of not being able to walk, or there's this sense of being unable to do certain things, and you really involved him. You brought him forward, and I feel like the care that you gave him sustained him to a longer experience with you here on this earth plane. So he says thank you for that. There's some type of certificate or medal that he shows me. So either there's a connection to military, or there's this connection to being a service. There is this medal that's being given to me in my hand, and it's like there's honor that comes that he has had a part of, that he was part of service. He's making me feel like there's honor coming to you. So there's a salute to you also from this gentleman in honor of how you cared for him. I know that things haven't been easy is a sense he gives me, but there's this you really going in and taking care of yourself and really giving yourself permission to breathe. He just says thank you for that, for bringing the energy back to you, because your spirit is really being it's like that cradle, that hand of spirit is holding you and uplifting you. So I feel like the reason he shared that with me, some uncertainty. So he's saying to me, it's almost like you don't know how you did it, but he's giving me the sense that spirit has you uplifted in the hand of spirit and is holding you in such a beautiful way as you continue this path. So he's realigning you. So when you do get the downloads of like home, work, and opportunity, really listen to that, because I really feel that they're inspiring you and what next step to go. Yoga, I really feel like that whole yoga exercise is going to be a great way to bring that out into like the outdoors, pop-ups and things like that. So please know that your father is there helping you, holding space and bringing you back into that alignment. You got this, girl. You're connected to the cosmos. Take care of you, and I thank you for just letting me bring your father in for you. Bill, Richard, if we can we roll him? You okay back there, Richard? Uh-oh. I hope I didn't lose him. Let's see what happens. Rebecca, if this makes sense, that would be great if you can pop in here. I'm going to see here and check in on Richard as well. Thank you, Shay. Thank you so much for that. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Richard, for rolling on. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Ben, thank you for being here. So grateful to have you here. You know, Ben, if I can go back to Ben, if I may, Richard. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Ben. Thank you for being here. If I do feel as I come to you, I can feel some aches and pains around you. I know that as Spirit brings my awareness to you, you're really going through something where you're working through your own personal aches and pains. And I know that when I come to you, there's some connection here to a mother. I have to acknowledge mother, but I also felt two gentlemen stepping forward as well. So as I come to you, it's like you're really going through some grief is a feeling that I feel with you, Ben. I do get the sense that you're really trying to take a step out of that. And it's like, if you're taking 2 steps forward and you're taking a break, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself is a sense I get. I feel a spirit coming closer to you. It's like they're really pushing you. So it's like, come on, Ben, we got this. So you got a support system of spirit stepping forward. As I connect to you, I know that I want to work with this woman here. I know that this woman stepping forward as you being worried for mom, or you're thinking of mom here, because I feel like mom is coming to the forefront. I do know that your grandmother, God bless you, I'm so sorry. I do know when you had the butterflies on your actual name, I know that that's also a symbolic connection for you with spirit. I know that the grief that you're going through, they're acknowledging as well. When you speak of grandmother and this mother, I have to acknowledge mom as well. God bless you. I know that, and then there's 2 people here holding space as well. So there's also gentlemen that are holding space that are also here. So please know that as well. As I connect to you with this woman, I feel like I want to be wearing this floral dress with her. I feel like her arms would have been like really, really strong. I feel this is how she wants to be remembered, like someone in the kitchen. I feel like I'm really having this rolling pin coming in and I'm rolling the pin. I know when she comes in, it's like she was someone of discipline also because she was like, watch what you're doing. I feel that you were very athletic, and so I feel she was a very strong supporter of you. Yes, butterflies of dad and granddad, thank you. So thank you. I do know that I was going to bring them in forward as well. But I do want to still stay with your grandmother here for a second because she's making me feel that you were very active. So there's this memory of you playing sports and, you running the ball and you being like this referee. And I want to bring that reminder of that strength of who you are, of that leader of who you are. I also know that they are also coming back to like this business oriented person. Whether you put this suit on, you looked great, you got your phone, like you were active and working. So I want to give you work. I want to give activity to you. Spirit is like bringing this into you. They're really bringing this and embodying this for you. She does give me the sense, unfortunately, you knew that it was that unfortunate time for her. Wasn't easy for you to go through this, and she's very sorry that you witnessed some of the things that you experienced, because she's saying here, thank you for taking care of me, but that is not how she wants to be remembered. She wants you to remember her laughing, fun, joking. I feel like you and her would have had a great memory sitting on the couch and watching some old school movies, because that's the sense that she gives me. Because I feel like she would hit you like this, like, oh, did you see that? Because that's the impression that she gives me. I also know that there's in her home, there's some type of carpet where there's like this maroon blue kind of carpet that comes in, and you're as a little kid sitting there watching your cartoons, eating your cereal. I see the cereal pops. So it's like the old school cereal pops, that yellow pops, like that's the pop. That's the cereal box that I get for you. I know when she comes in, it's like the door, don't slam the door. I feel there's a dog running. This dog almost looks like one of those Scottish dogs. So I know that there was this dog that runs across, and I feel like she would be the type that would put a little sweater on this dog, because I feel like I want to give this dog a little checkered sweater as well, which is super cute, because I feel like this was just the love that she had in the home that she wants you to remember. I know that at some point she would have even made like some type of apple pie, because I feel like I'm eating a pie. I feel like I'm baking. So this is where she shows me her in that. Yeah, I used to watch old movies. I feel like when she comes in, it's like she makes me feel a lot of aches and pain in her arms as well. So like even if she made that amazing pie, I know that her arms hurt her. I know that with her, she got a little tired. I know that she would have to sit down a little more, and you would put the chair out and you would say, here, Nan or Ma, come sit down here. And I feel like either I was out of breath or needed some oxygen, is a sense that she gives me. So as her presence comes closer, I felt like I was sitting down quite a bit, and that was really bothersome to you. But she's saying, I'm dancing, I'm on stage, I'm with you. Yes, from scratch is the sense I get with her. I know that she was someone who would also take care of you. So like if things were difficult and like here, she would be that grandma that you would come to get that extra dollar. Like, hey, you know, I want to go to the corner and I want to get an ice cream. She would be that one to be like, here, go on your bike. Because I feel like with you, I want to put you on your bicycle. And there was a little store around the corner, maybe 2 blocks up is where you went. Because I feel like as a kid, you were just like this happy-go-lucky on your bike, go get me some milk kind of vibe. So she would send you to the store to do those little trips is the sense that she gives me. And you would come back like, look what I got, look what I got. So I know that that was a proud moment of you being that young man to be able to go to the store and get that for her. I know that when she comes in and she comes closer, she's taking me to this hospital setting, and I feel like she's taking me to you, bringing flowers. She gives me the month of April, and you would always come in to reassure her, to say, it's going to be okay. Your love continued to visit her, kept her going. And I felt like as she was your biggest supporter, most definitely, she's coming in still in this way to remind you that you also were hers. Because as you went to visit her, and yes, she supported you, you continued to give her that life. I feel with her, she's acknowledging you getting up and you putting on your suit and you're putting on your tie, and she's just admiring how amazing you look. And she knows that it was very difficult for you to be there and to be present. I feel like this is a time of speaking on her behalf of her services. I feel like it was her standing next to you to give you that strength to speak and that strength to continue to speak in her honor. And I feel like there goes the butterflies as well for her. She says that you saved this, or you rolled up this letter that you wrote and you put it in your pocket and you keep it very close to your heart. So there are some other words that you wrote that you did not share. Yes, and she says thank you, because she was standing right there. But there was something in that eulogy that you did not share, and she knows about that personal connection that you have, that you kept close in your pocket. She shows me a dime. So you either have found a dime on the floor and you saved it in her honor, because she makes me feel like a piece of change was on the floor, or in a penny, and you picked it up and you put it right back in your pocket. And I feel like either you kept one of those glass jars that just started accumulating the change. And so with that, she is definitely working with you in spirit. She tells me that you hear her, so I want to validate that you hear her. And I feel like you got up and a little bit startled, like you were asleep and you got startled. And please know that that was her connection coming even closer. As I feel into this room is blue. I feel like I'm walking into the hallway. It's like you're still getting up and you're like, did that just happen? And so for me, that is a strong connection of her presence being next to you. So please know her connection with you is very heartfelt for you. And she's giving you that strength to continue to move forward, whether this is with work, whether it's being active, whether this is remembering that strength of who you are. She's got you and she's supporting you from the other side. And if I go to these, you're welcome, Ben. If I go to these two gentlemen, they're just very strong and very poised. I feel like if I acknowledge father and grandfather, I feel like there's this, I'm going to leave you with them because they're holding space for you. So thank you, Ben. As they are here and your grandmother's love is with you, I'm going to leave you with Spirit's love. And if Richard, can we roll them and see where Spirit takes me next? Yeah. I know. Yes. Okay. So for those that are on Facebook, please come to YouTube, because your comments are not going to be received on this end. To get the yeses and the nos and the I don't knows, please join us on YouTube. Richard has placed the link in the comments, so make your way this way. It would be great to work with you. Richard, if we can roll them, we'll go to the next person. Thank you. Thank you, Ben, and so much love to you. Ashley would love and need a reading, please. It's been pretty difficult for me since the beginning of the year. God bless you. Starlight, thank you for being here. Nicola. Okay. Hello, Soulful Sight. Thank you for being here. I want to go back to Elizabeth, if I may, Richard. Yes, please. Thank you. Elizabeth, I'd like to work with you if you don't mind. I know it's this gentleman that's in the picture with you. It's caught my attention. I got goosebumps just acknowledging that at this moment. I can feel the excitement that you have. So I know that they're showing me immediately you're excited to get this connection. I feel like I wanted to acknowledge a gentleman as well. I know that there was an issue with the heart and some breathing issues that comes forward with this person as well. I know that this person that passed makes me feel like a father figure to you. I feel when as he comes closer, there's a very strong soul to soul connection that you have. I know that for you, healing is coming in, a blanket of protection comes around you. And I feel like you've asked Spirit to see even closer. So please know that Spirit has received your message because you've asked to see your father even closer. And this is a gentleman that's like a father to you. So I know that you've asked Spirit to come closer and they're working with that on you. A beautiful blue color comes in. So a lot of blue soothing color comes in for you. I feel like this is either a color that your father would have had or would have wore because he's definitely acknowledging the blue that's stepping forward for you. I know as he comes in, I have to acknowledge for you as well, Elizabeth, that he knows that you're grieving. I feel that the memory that is coming in is as if he was ill and he was sick and he's doesn't want to be remembered in this way. I feel like there is this dance of a father and daughter dance that comes closer to you, and this memory, just as this picture, as if you were to be holding on to him. I feel that that closeness, that close bond that comes very close to you, my great uncle. Yes, thank you, thank you. I have to acknowledge your great uncle as well. So let's continue to work with this and see, because I have to say that there is this connection of watching this person and having this dance of a face-to-face connection. Like, you understand? Thank you. Okay. And I also know as he comes in, this person is acknowledging the family coming and saying their goodbyes. And I feel that you also said that I wonder if they heard us. And I have to say yes. They heard the goodbyes. They heard you saying goodbye. And I feel like they wanted to say thank you, because this person that comes forward makes me feel as if you were concerned that they didn't hear it, but they did. And I get the sense that there was some speaking issues that comes forward with this gentleman. So I know that they couldn't express themselves. So they're making me feel as if I'm writing to you. So there's some writing messages that come in that I have to acknowledge as well. Elizabeth, he was the best. Thank you. Would you understand the writing? Because I feel like I'm writing messages or notes to him, because that's the sense that he gives me. He means, Mammy broke us. Oh, God bless you. I'm so sorry. I know that as he shows me this, I feel like either he was writing or he left some messages also. I feel like I'm writing and I have a book next to me. There's a little corner table, a little wooden table of a dresser, two-drawer dresser, and it's really like a beautiful piece of wood is a sense I get. And he had his glasses there, and I felt like he was trying to write something, because there's this sense of writing with him as well. And I feel like you either took this and it was like his wishes, like, I'm leaving you my wishes, like, I want to leave you this. And I feel like his clothes, it's like if you're going through his belongings, his T-shirts and things like that, it's like, do with what you must. It's okay. Don't, if you want to donate that, do what feels right. So I feel like there are people going through his boxes and his things, and they're really just recently, I want to go back to September of looking at his pictures, because I feel like September is very significant, but I feel like I was just looking at his pictures just recently. And when I say recently, I'm going back to the month of March. God bless you. I'm so sorry. I do feel that someone just recently looked at his pictures. Yes, I got it. Thank you. Okay. I feel like I also have to acknowledge the picture, because that's what he's saying. Thank you for honoring me. I feel like a candle was lit in his honor, because I feel like this was a memory that comes through. So I have to acknowledge you remembering him and you lighting a candle for his honor. Some videos were just played as well, so I have to acknowledge the videos played. So there's either a video or some type of memory that was just played on a TV, like an old camera. I want to go back to the old movie cameras, and I'm looking at the old film, and I gotta say that I was looking at old film or movies that he was in. So I have to acknowledge that as well. I know that there's this feeling of being alone or not having the support, but he's stepping forward to say that he's with you. So as Spirit receives your message, because you want to receive, that closer blend, they got that memo. They're on here on it for you. Please know that also too, a cardinal bird steps forward. So I know that a cardinal bird is also a way of spirit's acknowledgement for you as a symbolic connection. I feel that as he comes closer, your heart starts to race. So there's that overshadowing that comes in. So I know as he comes in, the eyes are also of significance. The blue eyes is what stands out to me. So I feel like I also have to acknowledge that with you. As I connect to him and allow him to come closer, there's like this sneeze or something. Like I'm sneezing, and I kind of feel like he's joking. So it's there's a joke about you sneezing. So I'm just going to leave you with that joke about you sneezing. Yes, your family movies. Thank you. I do feel there's a joke, an inside joke. So he's kind of funny. His personality is very much a jokester. So I know you would have had a really good laugh with him because you would understand that joke. I'm going to leave you that joke. So I feel as if he comes closer, another blanket of protection comes in. Yes, you're always seeing the birds. Beautiful. So spirit is definitely around you. I want to give you inspiration to continue to do any oracle cards that you must be doing, because I feel like you're needing to step out and share that more. So I want to give you cards. Spirit is really coming in to bring you that comfort around you. I feel that you hear them, you see them, you feel them. Because I want to give you more clarity. Like we're going to push it out there. I know that you are trying to see, so they're coming in right now to see, to hear, to feel. You made the intent to see, to hear, to feel. So I want to leave you with that. So spirit is getting the memo for you to do more work. So get ready to jump out there. I feel like August, September is going to be a busy month for you. Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was a joke, but I wasn't going to say like, oh, unfold that, but he knew what it meant. So as long as you understood it, that's all good. So he is definitely with you. Please know all is well. Don't worry so much, my sweet soul. You got this. There's no wrong way to do this. Please know that, Elizabeth. So allow everything to unfold in a beautiful, natural way. So I'm going to leave you with his love, and I thank you for just letting me hold space. And thank you, everyone, for holding space today. Thank you so kind of work with you. Richard, if we can go to the next soul. Next person here. I think Richard has muted me. And those are on Facebook. Yeah. For those on Facebook, y'all, come to the YouTube. Forget me not. I love the flowers. Beautiful. For my Facebook followers, please come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. Reason why we're asking is because the software is not picking up your messages to join me. So we cannot interact with you. So if you're wanting a reading, we need you on this side on YouTube, y'all. So those, again, please come this way. We'd love to work with you. I'd love to hold space for you. So please click on that YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to it too. Don't forget to subscribe. There you go, Richard. No. Okay, thank you. Facebook are not sending your comments to our system. Therefore, Debbie cannot see your comments. Therefore, I cannot see your comments, y'all. So sorry about the ring. Spirit is calling you, y'all, to come join us on YouTube. Come on this way. So please come to YouTube so that we can work with you. Please come to YouTube so we can work with you. Richard, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Caitlin, for being here. Love the hearts, love the prayers, love the butterflies. Jolene, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Natalie. I want to work with Natalie. Natalie, I know that I want to come to you, and I know that you have a beautiful spirit. Immediately as I come to you, I feel like a gentleman's just saying thank you. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for allowing me to help me walk, because I feel this gentleman's coming in to acknowledge you as well. So I know a spirit's coming in. I want to be like holding him, walking him. And it's almost like if I'm in the hospital and you were spending time with this person, I know when I come to you, Natalie, this gentleman makes me feel like, you know, he was out of breath, but you held him up. I feel like I was on IVs. I felt like I was getting medication. I know that this feels very much like a father. I know that hydration was an issue for me. I know when he comes closer, there's just gratitude. You are amazing, Natalie. You rocked it. You came in and you stepped in, and it's almost that feeling as if no one would do it, but you were like, I'm here, I got this. So I know, Natalie, when I come to you, you're a go-getter. I know when I come to you, you're in this grief, but I know that when spirit, thank you, Natalie. I know when spirit comes closer to you, it's like you really embody that whole blend and that closeness. Like you really, really just want to do this work. So thank you for being of service. Thank you for doing what you do. I feel like you're someone who really works in spirit world. I feel like when I come to you, like I'm just in it. Like I'm this artist. I'm flowing. I'm just writing. I'm all in it, and I can feel like my Jaguar spirit coming in for you. Like I feel like I'm bringing you that power totem animals that I just want to bring you that vibe because I feel that you embody this. I feel that when, yes, God bless you, I'm so sorry. And he is here and he's just bringing in that comfort as he comes closer to you. It's like you are this woman of roar when I come to you, Natalie. And I know that February is very significant. A balloon goes up, so I know I want to say happy birthday. I know that when I come to you, there's an apology stepping forward. I know that it was like no one could have done this the way you would have done it. Thank you for taking care of me, but I know there was some challenges in that. The month of November comes forward, and I know that this is where the changes started to unfold for you. So I know that I'm coming to you as maybe there's some things that were moving around, trying to put his things or belongings in. I know that when I come to you with this, he says, I'm sorry. Like there's this, I'm sorry again. It's the sorry is I wish I would have told you sooner. I wish I would have told you sooner. So he is someone that must have known he was sick and didn't say anything. He feels into this, and it's like you're holding on to this emotion of we could have done more. And so the nurses did what they could. They're saying there was, if you've been going back, he's like really wanting you to let that go because you're playing back in your head, we could have done this. And it's like this feeling of it was just my time, babe. I'm very sorry you had to see that. And I'm happy, I'm smiling. You have a very strong resemblance to him. There's this beautiful love that you have of him. There's a tie that he shows me that you put away. There's an album, which is his memory book that you just went through. He's showing me the pictures that you just kind of watched over. As you have been going through your own grief and your moments of self-care, he knows that you've been working through that memory. My mom, Natalie, cared for him, my dad. God bless them. I feel as if I'm going through a book. There's a book that I want to look at. Not sure my dad, as he had emphysema for years. God bless you. Yes. Would you understand everything that I'm giving you here? Is she validating, Richard? Thank you. Okay. And as I connect to you, I feel as I come closer to you with the heart, that heart connection, you really do everything from your heart. What matters more is that you continue to take care of yourself. So as that Jaguar spirit comes in, allow that totem, allow that spirit to work with you as you go through your things. Because I feel like you're in this place of managing yourself right now, and he is on it. He has your back. So there is this connection of, I got you. And I know that I have to talk about the memory book as well. It's almost like a sign-in sheet, or there's this like book that you're going through, because that is what I'm seeing. There is this book of memories that I just was going through. And I also feel like contracts, contracts that you're going through, things, paperwork, anything with a signature, I see that you're working through that, and he's right there with you. So as you're going through these personal things, Spirit is right there next to you. So not really, it wasn't care. Knew he was ill, not sure if it's my dad. Let's see who this is. Well, I felt dad, and I felt like I had dad with me, and I had to talk about someone that was holding him and walking with him and having issues with the lungs and issues with the breathing and not being able to speak. So I know that I am working with a father here. If you are not the caretaker, please just allow that to know that there's gratitude for the care that was given. So I'm going to leave you with that. But I want to validate the other information of going through the memory book, because that is what I was given, was the memory book of just going through the pictures. Would you understand this, Natalie? Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Okay, thank you. Perfect, thank you. Because I know that he's stepping forward to help you. And I know as he comes stepping forward to help you go through what you're going through, I know that he's supporting you as he gives you the strength to go through the things that you're going through. You're going through your memories, you're going through your paperwork, and you're sitting on the bed, you're remembering him, and he's very present for you. Tanya Hikes, thank you for saying that. And a lot of times when we're in spirit world and we're connecting, yes, all our loved ones come closer. Not sure about the memory, we have photos, but in a book as such, not in a book as such. Were you just going through the memories of pictures? Because I have to say that. It could be my symbolic connection of looking at the pictures. He shows me the Christmas tree as well. So there's an ornament of some sort that's on the Christmas tree. So I'm asking for more. So I do know that on this Christmas tree, there's also an ornament that was in his honor. So I know that the star was very significant. And I feel as a little child, I want to put the star on the tree. So this is also a memory that's very significant as well. Natalie, would you understand that? Not recently. That's okay. Would you understand the tree and the ornament? Tanya does. Okay. I'm waiting for Natalie's response. No, not about the tree. Or then I moved on, Natalie. I'm going to leave you with the love of spirit, and I thank you. I'm going to take it to the next and see where I go with this next. So Tanya was able to understand everything, including the ornament. Tanya, thank you, Natalie. I'm just going to leave you with Spirit's love because he came in to give you all of that upliftment of whatever you're going through on a personal level. So I'm going to leave you with your father's love there. Tanya, did you understand the tree and the ornament as well? Thank you, Richard. Yes, thank you. Okay, so may I continue to work with you now, if I may? Because Spirit is so tricky. They know when to pop in just like that, even when we're going direct. And we have rules there. Let's go, Tanya. Let's do this. Let's go. Spirit is in charge here. There's this gratitude of taking care of them. As I come to you, Tanya, your eyes are beautiful. Thank you, everything. Okay, would you understand the month of November and December, also very significant months as well? Because I know that I have to acknowledge November and December as well. Would you understand these 2 months? I feel like one is in significance to mom. It's very interesting because I'm sitting here and I'm rubbing my legs as well. So I know that your father could not sit still. So I know as this person comes closer, I just can't sit still. Like I'm always getting up. I want to move. And it's like I had ants. I'm very antsy just to sit down. So I know it was like, don't get up. So I know that there was an imbalance with the walking, but there was also the significance of not being able to get up. But I wanted to get up as well, Tanya. Would you understand this? That's my dad. Thank you. And as he steps forward, he shows me that there was a shape to him. So it really bothered you that you watched the shape because I feel like as I'm drinking my cup, I know that I had my right hand would have had a really difficult time as well. I know that you said your father would have had some breathing issues, dehydration issues, but I'm also getting kidneys. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, but I also feel like I'm acknowledging the kidneys. And I feel like I'm holding this water to get the water was like a lot, like it was a lot for me. So I know that when he comes closer, he makes me sense that it was a lot for me to get the water in. You understand? Thank you. I know for you, when spirit comes closer, he shows me you are, yes, you are right. Thank you, Tanya. I also feel as I come to you, I feel like bright yellow comes closer to you. So there's a color that's when you're in that space of making the connection, it's like you're holding his hand. I want to give you that beautiful yellow. I want to give you that beautiful brightness of color around you. And I feel like with you, this is your connection to spirit world when spirit is. I feel like for you, it's like you're really breathing this in and you're really taking this journey because they're telling me you want to understand this. You want to do this work even more. And so congratulations to you because you're really going to be doing this journey of spirit world. I know that as he comes closer, there was a birthday that you thought of and you're like, oh, you know, you really missed him more on your birthday. I get the sense that like I want to give you an ice cream cake instead of a cake. So I feel like I would have liked a great ice cream versus a cake, if this makes sense to you. I know that when I come closer to you as well, butterflies are also a way of symbolic connection. He does give me the sense that you either were going to get a tattoo or you have a tattoo in his honor, because I feel that you were either looking at him or you were looking at a drawing of him to get a tattoo of something that's going to represent him. And I felt like you're like, oh, my favorite. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Thank you for letting me work with you on this. And Natalie, thank you for taking that little piece there. And thank you, Spirit, for coming in such a beautiful way. Thank you, Richard, for holding space. And thank you all for being here and holding space for Tanya. I know that if you can, please share, please like. And again, for those on Facebook, come back to YouTube so we can work with you. As I work with you, Tanya, thank you so very much. They love what you're doing right now. Like I love the pool that's behind you, the water, because I feel like you just been in the water. I want to go swimming. I want to give you dolphins. I don't know if I feel like you've been thinking of going on a trip to see the dolphins, whether this is in Hawaii or this is like some more tropical. Like I feel that there is this intent to be out in the with dolphins, and I want to just bring that fruition for you. Take a break, take that vacation. I want to go somewhere warm and sunny. And he's like, go for it, girl, go for it. He's very happy with the choices that you made in your life, and he couldn't be more grateful to have you as a daughter. I'm going to leave you with your father's love, Spirit's love, and I thank you for letting me work with you. If we may, Richard, roll on. Thank you, Tanya. Hi, Stephen. Thank you for being here. I love the doggy. Oh my gosh, I love the doggy. Starlight, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Melanie, peace. I love the purple. Beautiful soul. I love the purple. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. When I come to Kimberly, I'm coming to Kimberly. I want to come to you, Kimberly, if I may work with you. I know that there's women in your family like, boom, on fire. So I know with you, I want to work with women on your side of the family. I know when I come to you, I get this like Scottish connection here, Ireland. Like I get a lot. I don't know where you're from, babe, but I definitely want to acknowledge like that ancestral connection here. I do feel this woman stepping forward. She would have had a silver hair. I know that I would have been like a grandmother, and I know that I want to acknowledge mom as well. I know when I come to you, there's this like beautiful curl to her, had a short length. Oh, it's really cute because I feel like there's this connection or resemblance to the Queen Elizabeth. So I don't know if you could understand that, but I had to say that. So as I connect to you, I feel dad's mom is the sense I get. So grandmother is acknowledging dad's mom is what I feel. There's a lot of love coming into you because I feel like they're just so proud of you with everything that you've done. I love how you have the bird, but I also feel when this bird comes to me closer, I feel like you're not only with birds, but I feel like you're someone who works with the animals. Like I want to be on this ranch. I want to be with the horses. I want to be out and watching like animals. Like I feel like you're someone who rescues. I feel like you're someone who does humanitarian work. I feel like you're someone who really goes in there and is a hands-on person. Like if my leg starts to hurt or like I have an ache in my body, like you're the person to call. Like I know you're the person to call because you have the right medicine to bring forward for this person. It's almost like you're the spirit whisper of animals. If you see me touching, it's like I keep feeling spirit around me. So it's very interesting. You come in on fire, Kimberly. So your energy is very fire. Yes, your grandma, we said she was like the queen. Yeah, she definitely comes in like the queen. And I feel she was very proper. She would have had a great dress. And I know that gloves, very appropriate. Let's have tea. But she just acknowledges your fire, how you are as a person and how you're right in there in that connection with the animals. Like I feel like I just want to give you this farm, and I feel like you either been wanting to open up this rescue place or you've been wanting to open up a place or a shelter for others. I feel like you're this person who does humanitarian work, who goes out and helps those that don't have, whether this is the homeless, the feeding, and it's just like they're so proud of you. I feel as your family comes closer, they're just like, thank you. Thank you for the things that you do. Thank you for being a service to spirit. You have like this beautiful connection to your loved ones, and it's like spirit lining up behind you. Boom, 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 boom. You are like me. You are a spirit worker. Boom, 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 boom. You do this work, and it's like they hold your hand and you hold their hand, and they are just so proud of the work you do, Kimberly. Spirit just like goes on fire. It's like lightning, thunder, rainbows. So healing is coming into you to restore your cup so that you can continue to be a service for spirit. Thank you. I know that with you, either there's something with Reiki or like this massage, like this energy. Yes, you are. Thank you. I know that I want to acknowledge that healing touch that you have within you. It's like they're going through the spine because I know spirit is coming into your spine and it's like this beautiful glitter. I feel like all this like shimmer comes in within your spine and it's like downloads of energy. Like they're programming this love of light with you. And it's just like the smile that you give, who you are and how you embody spirit is is exactly what they love, just holding space and showing up. Thank you, they say, for being a beautiful ambassador to spirit. Your mom, as if you worry for mom, I just have to say mom as well. Mom as well. And so if you've been thinking of her lately or you had that feeling, make that connection, as you are aware, that thought to thought connection is there. And so please know that mom as well is an alternative. Yes. And I could feel that healing coming in for you. You've asked for some energy work, and so they are working on that for you. I definitely feel that there's this beautiful angelic connection that comes in through the spine and through the shoulders, and I feel it's just like let's allow this beautiful colors to flow through you as energy is released. It's like job well done. God bless you. She comes in and she says, don't forget to take care of my tea plates and my cups, because those were her favorite. Tea plates and cups. It's like she had them in order. She had them very well placed in her little trays and her little hutch behind her. And I know that as she comes closer, that is what you remember as a little girl. I don't see your picture here, but it's really cute because at some point I see bangs and I see this like beautiful hair. And I feel like you just admired that. Like, wow, like how cool is she, right? Like I feel like when I go to her house, I want to be outside. And I feel like she had this beautiful yard. Her flowers were in order. She had her house really nice. I feel like everything was in order and very, like when you walked in, it was like you went into this White House. Like, oh, it's so beautiful here. It was like, it felt like home. You could smell the food cooking. You can see the mittens and the towels and the gloves and how she just really just took care of everything. I go to the back side of her door and there's a little side door to the kitchen that goes outstairs, and I'm going downstairs and there's the dirt and you would play with the ball and she would watch you from outside. And it's like, the animals again. I want animals. And it was like, maybe when you were younger, you didn't get to play with these animals, but look at you now. You have a whole farm. It's like, I want to say, just going to leave you with spirit's love. She's stepping forward to just give you that extra love and care that you've asked for. And we are taking care of you. She says, we got your back. And nothing's going to stop you, Kimberly. So keep going forward. Keep going through your missions of success for spirit. So I'm going to leave you with their love. And I thank you for just letting me hold space for you for spirit today. Thank you, Kimberly. If we may, Richard, may we go back and see where we go next? Oh, I thought I was going to go and roll them, but we're going to some commercials, y'all. And those on Facebook, come back again to YouTube. And don't forget to like and share and send those hearts. And Richard, what was that one more time? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Apparently, my intuition, y'all, is a little off here with Richard. I got it. We were going to commercial, and I just knew that right now, this second. See you in a second, y'all. Take care of you.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
My Spirit Life is a free online interactive magazine for those who have an interest in improving their spiritual lives. Authors can upload images, videos, and audio clips to their own articles. The public can place comments, rate the article, and follow the author. All articles are vetted before being published. For more information and to place your own article, please visit myspiritlife.co.uk.
Welcome back. Thank you all for holding space. What a beautiful message Kimberly received. Thank you, Richard, for that little break there. And for those on Facebook, my apologies for all that are watching. Unfortunately, there is a software issue with Facebook. It is not something that's on our end, so we do not have control of what's happening at this moment. But if you made your way to YouTube and you can get the reading, we're here holding space. So please come this way. Come this way, y'all. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to send the hearts. Richard, let's roll them. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Stacy, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for having me back. It's always an honor. Grateful. Thank you, Xian. Thank you for being here. I love the hair. Love the hair. Love the hair. You know, I want to go back to Xian really quick if I can. I want to go back to her if I can. I feel like I have a friend that I have to acknowledge, hoping my grandmother would. Okay, well, you already told me grandma, but I want to come to a friend here, Xian. I feel like with you, I just want to acknowledge friends. Like I feel like I want to acknowledge someone that either you know that is sick or going through some form of cancer, because I feel like I have a friend or a girlfriend here that is coming forward. As I come to you, I feel like this person is acknowledging me, unable to speak or unable to express herself, because that's the sense I get. I feel like you're someone that really holds space for a lot of people, and I feel like you're someone that comes in and just like people come to you and say, you know, Shan, I have this happening to me, or I've experienced this. And so I feel like I just got to say thank you to you, because you were holding space for so many people. You just didn't understand, like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? So I feel like for you, it's like you're this natural healer. You're just that vibe that you carry. It's like people just are drawn to you because of the love that you embody. And so that same love that you give to your friends and to others, I want to give to you. So that's the message I'm getting. If you say grandma, right, babe, if you say grandma, I want to go to dad's side of the family. And I feel like as I come to dad's side of the family, it's like, you know, sometimes family has their things that happen here and there. And I have to acknowledge, like, you stood your ground, you did your thing. I know for you, when I come to you, it's like, man, girl, you rocked it. And I feel as I am the people tend to come to, but I'm not sure who this friend is. I'm just saying in general. I'm saying in general, Spirit is saying thank you for you taking care of people who are either been sick or saying they're going through something. That was more psychically me coming to you, and now I'm going to come to you and through mediumship, okay? So now that if I bring your grandmother forward and I connect to your dad's mom is who I have, okay? So this was me psychically, Spirit saying thank you for the work that you do and you're holding space, and for you to don't forget to take care of you. That was the little message I got, okay? And so as if I acknowledge Spirit and I acknowledge you letting your grandmother come in and acknowledging dad's mom is who I want to go back to. Thank you. If I acknowledge your father and I acknowledge him of his work and him being a service, I feel like you're a little messenger and you're acknowledging your father. There is either you're taking care of your father or you've been in some care for your father, and your grandmother stepping forward to say thank you. So there's some care that you've been doing, whether this is like filling out doctor paperwork or filling out things that he could not understand, or things he could not see. I have to say thank you for taking care of him. Your family on the other side is definitely saying thank you. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you think, oh, did I do this right? Like, no, girl, we do things and sometimes we just get right back up, keep going. And it's like, if it happened, you learn from it and you keep going, is what I'm hearing. I want to give you a car, like you're taking them to appointments, or like, I want to be in a car with you, driving your grandmother to appointments. I feel like I want to be in the car, so I feel like I'm involved, and I feel like I'm taking her to the doctors. Out here where I'm from, we have this restaurant called Denny's. I don't know if you have something very similar to that there, but my dad's mom is still alive. Yes, thank you. Let's acknowledge that. And dad's side has passed though. Yes, thank you. I'm working with dad's side. Thank you. I want to acknowledge this restaurant of, and you can go back when it says dad's mom. Thank you. If you acknowledge this Denny's, it's like breakfast. Like if I would go for a ride with her, I would be at a great breakfast spot. I feel like she loved to look at the window. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So do you understand the Denny's? Because I feel like I'm at a Denny's. And I feel like with this grandmother makes me feel I would have had this almost a confusion or a little bit of like Alzheimer's or some type of memory care issue, because I feel like I'm just looking out the window. Like I definitely feel like I'm just staring out the window when I'm eating. So I know that there was a time where I could not speak and I was just sitting there, but bothered. You knew she was bothered, but you did everything to uplift her, is the sense that I get. Like I feel like I'm at this restaurant and I want to be uplifted because she makes me feel a little bit moody, a little bit irritated. This sense I get with her illness. It's just like frustration. Yes, dementia. Yes, thank you. God bless you. That's a very difficult thing to watch someone go through in anything, but this is her coming through and just staring and just, that frustration of not being able to remember is the sense she gives me. However, you will give her fun. You would give her fun. And I know that there's something there that you wear, that you have, like a necklace that you reminds you of her, because she's making me feel that I'm acknowledging this necklace as well. I feel like there's a bracelet of some sort as well that you have, either that you have of hers, because I want to acknowledge this. She makes me feel that I have it wrapped. She makes me feel that I have it in a beautiful cover. Didn't know her much except the last 2 years. Thank you. Do you understand this, Denny's? And do you understand the memory that she's giving me? Because that is what is being brought to my impression. I also want to say, to my impression, she's giving me some type of like silk material that has a bracelet of some sort, whether this is a pearl or whether this is something very sacred that I'm wrapping, that I have put away. So either you have a piece of jewelry or that I have to acknowledge, because this is the impression that I'm giving. Getting for you. She's got me tongue twisted. Dad's side, I did get her jewelry. So now your other grandma's coming in. Okay, girl, let's go. So I have Dad's grandma here, and then we're going to go now to great grandma on my dad's side. I did get jewelry her. That's who I was speaking to. Yes, that's who I have, my love. Yes. Okay. So you understand the jewelry then? Okay, thank you. She says to me, gone but not forgotten. And that song of like twilight, star bright, you're the first star I see tonight. So you have a very beautiful connection to the stars. And there's one specific star that you just looked at. And this star, when you go up and you look at it, it's like that's a memory that you have, your connection to spirit world. I feel like you're the kind of girl that she shows me that goes out in the dark and you're like counting the stars, or you align them and you're out there. And I feel that connection of her really acknowledging that connection you have with them. You're a beautiful soul, and she's giving you that frequency and vibration to continue to believe in you. Believe in what you do and how you flow and that connection you have, because you really do embody the magic of spirit. So Cheyenne, I'm going to leave you with your grandmother's love, and if we may go to the next person. Thank you all for holding space. Please don't forget to share. Please don't forget to like. And those again on Facebook, come this way. Cheyenne, thank you, and sending you so much love. Yeah, you guys, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, we have a VIP night. Like, how awesome is that, right? Like, join us. VIP special night, 6 o'clock. 10 o'clock for us on the other side of the pond, 6 o'clock in the UK. Can't wait. Woo! I'll be there. So let's go, y'all. See you there tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Let's see where we can go next, Richard. I love the angel behind. That's such a beautiful picture, by the way. Beautiful picture. That was nice, Richard. Good job. Beautiful job. We got a graphic designer in the house, y'all. I love that. Good evening, Wendy. Thank you for being here. Love the smile. I love the necklace, by the way, as well. I feel like, let's stay with Wendy. Richard, let's stay with Wendy. Wendy, thank you for being here. I want to come to Mom. I want to be with you with Mom, and I want to bring that mom love to you. I want to be in that comfort of like two girls, two moms. Like, I feel like you and your children have this connection where you're just like in a blanket, just cuddling and having that mother-daughter moment. Like, I want to bring that energy to you. I want to bring that frequency to you. I want to bring popcorn. Like, I want to sit there and have popcorn. I feel when spirit acknowledges you, Wendy, I want to be sitting on this beautiful floral couch that's pink and green and has all these beautiful colors. And it's like you're either sitting there and you're doing your crocheting, or you're using your needle pointing. And I feel like you're very creative, by the way. I feel like with you, a hummingbird is very significant with mom as well, because I feel like hummingbird coming in. So I know this woman comes in very much feels like a mother is who I have to acknowledge. I feel as she comes closer to me, I know that my chest hurts. So I know that there was an issue here with my chest. I feel as she comes closer, she's moving her right leg. So I know there was a little bit uneasiness with her. As she comes closer, she makes me feel that she would have gotten some, a really petite woman is how she, like at some point, it's almost like, Mom, how did you get so much smaller? How did I get so much taller than you? So there's this feeling of just like my body's just sitting like this a little bit in the corner. I know at this couch, she would be sitting at the couch and she would be watching everybody. So I know at some point she was watching everybody as she comes in. It's like she was almost watching from afar. I feel like when she comes closer, there's this kind of dish that she's talking about. For me, I know we have like tamales and things like that we're wrapping, but for you, I feel like this is like a pastry of some type of dough, and you're wrapping the dough with like jelly, like a frap, like one of those nice thin pancakes with a little bit of powder and a little bit of strawberry. So she's taking me to brunch. Like, I want to have champagne and brunch with you. So I feel like these are memories that she brings forward. I know as petite, yes, and chest problems, yes. She comes in very close, very petite is how I feel with her. And as you're sitting in this couch, this is like her sitting at the edge and she's sitting there. I feel like I would come in and I always want to be having brunch with her, and I want to be having these beautiful strawberries and like those thin pancakes, right? I love breakfast, y'all. I love breakfast, and your mom is making me hungry. As she comes closer, I know butterflies are the theme tonight. Butterflies are symbolic to you, but I also hear that you hear her. You're so gifted. She hears me. She knows what we're talking about. You feel a little push or a little connection to the side of your body, because she's making me feel that you have a little connection to you. She gives me the month of September and October also as very significant months for you. I feel like one is a birthday celebration, but I feel like in reference to children as well. So I have to acknowledge children as well. She loved her food. Yes, she's making me, I could tell. My tongue is like, I can taste that she had for the life of the food, like all the ingredients. I could taste that. It's really pretty cool. It's like almost like, so like there was a period of time where she couldn't really eat. So it was kind of like the saliva, like it just feels like it was at some point she would have struggled to swallow and to get the food down. It's a sense that she gives me very symbolic. Yeah, butterflies are on point today. And she just gets her hand, and I feel like you remembered the veins, and you could feel into the hand, and it's like you really had that beautiful connection of her holding her hand, because you also, we as daughters, we remember going to the doctors and getting the medications or the IVs, and I feel like that was something that yes, very dry mouth, yes, and I could feel that that really bothered you, because there was struggles in getting that IV, and she's like, but I'm fine now. I got my dancing shoes on. I feel a gentleman's in spirit with her as well, and I feel like this beautiful bond that they have. And I feel as this gentleman comes closer, there's this feeling of like gratitude for you and the family that you have. It's interesting because that boat behind you, is my awareness is being drawn to that. I feel like I want to be on a cruise with you, whether you've been thinking of going to like some Walt Disney cruise or going into the ocean, into the water. It's like, really, I want to be in that adventure with you. So I will say this, that I feel a cruise or a trip is something also significant. Mickey Mouse or Disneyland, I want to give you that fun. She says, I want to give you, God bless you. I feel like for you, as she comes closer, there's this, you've done so much, and it's like time for you to enjoy you. Do that cruise that you've been thinking about, and she'll be right there with you. So much love for you, Wendy. I got full on chills, and I thank you for letting me bring forward spirit for you tonight. Thank you, Richard. You're holding space, and you provided the platform for all of this goodness to happen. So God bless you, Wendy. Let's see where we can go next, Richard, if you don't mind. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hello, Cheryl. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Beautiful message. Thank you for holding space for Wendy. Serena, thank you so much for holding space. Let's go back to Serena. I want to go back to Serena. You welcome, Wendy. Thank you so very much. Serena, when I come to you, immediately I'm drawn to the woman in the picture with the red hair. So I know that a gentleman is stepping forward to acknowledge this woman in this with this red hair. I know when this woman in the red hair, I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel very, very aches and pains here with it are coming in from the right side. So I know a gentleman is stepping forward, which is very interesting because I almost want to acknowledge the man kissing you. I hope that's you because I feel like I want to say this is you. I do feel the gentleman stepping forward, acknowledging this, and I feel that this is your mom, I have to say. And I feel as if I'm coming in, there's this love that just comes to you. I do feel the sense as this woman comes forward and this gentleman stepping forward is gratitude. Lots of gratitude. I feel like you're sitting still and you've been waiting patiently for them to come through is what I hear. I know that as this gentleman's coming closer to me, there's this like frustration that he may have had because I couldn't express myself. So there's this frustration of like, I want to say so much. And it's like he couldn't get it out. And I feel that, so there was some communication things happening here. Please tell her that I love her. Please tell her that I love her. And the expression of using my eyes to speak was really significant. It's like I'm looking at you is a sense I get. And it's like the proudness, because that makes sense to me. Thank you, Serena. I feel as it comes closer, I feel this gentleman is acknowledging like I'm using my eyes to connect to you, but I didn't want to ask for help. So there's this proudness, this pride of a man of not wanting to ask for help. I know that this woman was like your mom. I feel like this woman, I feel like I have to say she was like going and doing everything. Like I would get food ready. I would make sure appointments were made. I made sure the kids, I feel like I'm taking you to so like gymnastics or aerobics or going out into some type of like sport or arena of performance, because I feel like you were very active. And I feel like this woman makes me feel like I was there, I was doing. Yes, very true. Thank you, Serena. And as they come closer to me, I feel like there's this heart of gold that you have, and the memories that keep playing back in your head. So in your mind, you have been remembering, you have been going back, and you have been sitting in gratitude for the life that you were given. I almost get this sense that there was something that a very awakening, something that you experienced that has taken you to an awakening of gratitude. You went through something big that shifted you. And I just got to say, like, I want to give you monster trucks. You know, those old school big trucks, the Tonka trucks, they just go like I'm going over cars and I'm just going over cars like I'm in the sand dune. So nothing's going to stop you, babe, because of what you've endured and what you've experienced is going to take you to this next level to just keep going. Whether this is in relationship, whether this is in friendship, I just want to, it's like you are a force to be reckoned with, and you will not be stopped. So they are just saying how proud they are, because it's almost like this second chance of life you were given. Like the second thing, like I feel like you went through something so big that just gave you this opportunity to rebuild, recreate, and redo. And nothing's going to stop you. So that fire that is ignited within you, they are your life force to take you to the next step. You are in full transformation, the phoenix rising, and I'm going to give you like the sun. So keep going. That was just a really quick message there that I want to leave you with Spirit's love. And I thank you for just letting me hold space for you to keep going. That's the message. And so with that being said, each and every one of you, thank you all for holding space. Our apologies for Facebook software issue. Richard, thank you for opening up the platform this Saturday evening from across the pond and afternoon here in my side of the world. Don't forget, again, y'all, come tomorrow at 6 o'clock UK time so we can all hook it up in the VIP lounge, and 10 o'clock my time. So 6 mediums. Oh my gosh. 6. You just heard it. We just gave a little tea there, y'all. Little tea was just spilled. 6 of us are going to be rolling in. How exciting is that? Hey, that's what I'll see you guys tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Thank you for all of you for holding space. And don't forget to like, share, and send the hearts. Much love to you. Have a beautiful weekend. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Richard.